one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
This story is brought to us from Cleveland 19. A former East Cleveland police officer is facing 9 counts of felony charges in addition to misdemeanor counts and is scheduled to be arraigned in Cuyahoga County Court of Common Pleas. Latasha Moore, who's 38, was indicted on the below charges: 6 counts of tampering with records, a felony, 1 count of telecommunications fraud, felony, 1 count of unauthorized use of computer, cable, or telecommunications property, a felony, 1 count of possessing criminal tools, a felony, 1 count of workers' compensation fraud, a misdemeanor, 2 counts of interfering with civil rights, misdemeanor, 1 count of assault, a misdemeanor, and 2 counts of dereliction of duty, a misdemeanor. Now, they said, "It is my hope that with this new mayoral administration, reforms have been made that will prevent actions like these in the future," said Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Michael C. O'Malley. East Cleveland Mayor Sandra Morgan told 19 News that the majority of the city's police officers and fire staff go above and beyond every day to do the right thing. She said, "It's unfortunate the officer made the decisions she made, and now she'll face the music for those, and rightly so." According to East Cleveland Police Chief Reginald Holcomb, he was blindsided by the news, I'm sure. He said, "When I heard about it and actually saw it on the docket, I was shocked and disappointed because she's never presented to me that she was that type of officer." Okay. O'Malley said the felony charges stem from 3 separate incidents dating back to January 2024, February 2025, and September 2025. Here's how the prosecutor's office described those allegations. January 2024, on January 7th, during a traffic stop, the female victim, 23, fled from East Cleveland police officer Latasha Moore. Moore falsely claimed that while fleeing, the victim ran over her feet and struck her lower legs with the vehicle's door. Officer Moore then filed false police reports, hospital records, East Cleveland Municipal Court documents, and workers' compensation reports with these same claims. The body camera from the incident directly contradicted Officer Moore's claims, of course. On February 15th, 2025, Officer Latasha Moore accessed East Cleveland Police's computer system and law enforcement investigatory cameras beyond the scope of her duties and for personal and or non-law enforcement purposes. She then searched a personal relationships license plate in order to find their location. On September 18th of 2025, Officer Latasha Moore responded to a call for an unwanted guest near East 133rd Street and Woodworth Avenue in East Cleveland. Officer Moore falsely claimed that during the arrest of the female victim, who was 20, the victim spat on her. After the victim was handcuffed behind her back and placed in the police car, Officer Moore assaulted her. Officer Moore then filed false police reports and East Cleveland Municipal Court documents. Officer Moore did not have her body camera activated during the incident. Witness statements directly contradicted Officer Moore's claims. Did you hear that? In 2 of those incidences, January 24, September 25, we have either body camera footage or witnesses that contradict what she's reporting. And then in that February, she's using the computer system to, she's a police officer. We're supposed to believe cops. See, they tell the truth. Come on, they're police officers. We can believe them. We can trust them. Sure we can. No, we can't. But that's why we record the police. See, when people get upset that I'm recording the police, now you know why. Because cameras don't lie. Now I get it. People that record with their camera, they may edit it, make a certain narrative or whatever, but the camera in and of itself don't lie. I know I've gotten criticism for saying this before. People go, "Duh, thank you for telling us how the camera works." Well, I have to, because some of you bootlickers don't get it. But in and of itself, the camera, it doesn't, it records. And so that's why we record, because this will always be the truth as long as you have the right person posting the video, But